Where'd that motherfucker go? Someone there?
Kendra and Delancey are 6 feet under. The Silver Shroud claimed the hits. Northy, Sinjin wants you to keep up the recruiting efforts. We need more warm bodies after we deal with the costume. And don't worry, Kate's gathering a bunch of meatheads to take the Shroud out. The boss ain't happy. Now's not a time for failure. He's getting personally involved. He's gonna pay the Shroud's flunky friend a special visit in Goodneighbor. After he's done with that, he'll check in. He'll expect results.
Sweet.
Stay free, man.
What are you looking at?
Yeah? Oh, it's you. Oh, sugar. I told Kent all that hero stuff was going to get you both killed. Oh, God. Oh, God.
What happened to Kent? Where is he?
They took him. Raiders. Nothing but bloodlust in their eyes. We couldn't stop them. When they took him away, they left you a message. Just listen to...
Uh-huh.
This is the Shroud's headquarters. So you must be the Silver Shroud's little friend.
Yes.
If you want to see your friend alive, Shroud, meet me at Milton General Hospital.
Don't do it, Shroud. It's a trap. Save yourself. Ah! Ah! Oh my God! Do it, Shroud! Do it! Oh, my knee! Ah!
Tick-tock, Shroud. Don't keep me waiting. We got business that needs finishing.
Here's the Silver Shroud update. In case you missed it, Kendra's reign of terror is over. She won't be... What? Oh, God! What's happening?
On your knees, dirtbag.
What?
Travis Lonely Miles here, with the latest news update from the Commonwealth. And this one sounds heavy. The Green Tech building, long known as a haven for gunner mercenaries, was recently assaulted by an unknown group. From what I understand, there aren't any gunners left to tell the tale. If that's true, it's a little unsettling. Those guys meant business. There are rumors circulating that the Institute was somehow involved. Now, I know they come up every time something bad or unexplained happens. But in this case, even I have to admit, it's hard to not suspect they were involved. Don't jump to conclusions, but keep your wits about you, folks. And don't worry. At this time, there's no reason to suspect our fair city is in danger, so you just sit back and enjoy some quality music.
What?
Courtesy of Diamond City Radio. Johnny Mercer, folks. Enjoy.
When Madame Pompadour was on a ballroom floor, sat on the floor obviously. Madame has the cutest person. I think of all the
Shit's got ambush all over it.
what wasn't made to
Just get warmed up.
Okay,
who's next?
Victor spoiled. Strong more. Good team.
Going up. Second floor.
I really don't stop you gals. Yes, I'm a single man. I really don't need a wife. Yeah, because ooh, what a wonderful life. Well, I'm a mighty man. I'm young and I'm in my prime. Yes, a mighty man. I'm young and I'm in my prime.
You're
Well,
nothing.
when you want me hollering, I'll be there on time. Well, when there's what to do, send for the mighty one. Yes, when there's what to do, you better send for the mighty one. Yes, he'll stay on the job until the job is done. Well, I'm getting tired of working hard. I got a big Geiger counter, it's a pretty good rate.
a rocking good time to throw it all away.
Hope you enjoyed that one. Warren Smith with Uranium Rock. Travis Lonely Miles, coming to you with another important news story, folks. It seems fighting in the Commonwealth is once again. This time, the settlement of Bunker Hill is apparently targeted by the seems like they're no longer content hiding in the shadows and are out to prove a point. The Brotherhood of Steel also engaged in the firefight, from what we're told. While unconfirmed at this time, the possibility of escape since may have been the trigger for this shootout. Things are getting rough out there, folks. You might want to think twice before leaving the safety of Diamond City. Feels like anything's possible when you're in love, according to Billie Holiday. Here's crazy, he calls me.
Bro! I want to talk with you! I'm gonna say it again. Hold, assholes. Anyone turns heel, I'm coming for you and your family. And you should... Brown, you step any closer, and we get to see what's inside Ken's head.
What do you want, St. John?
We'll get to that. Some of these losers are still waiting for the legendary Silver Shroud. They think the Shroud walked straight out of a comic book. But you and I know. The Shroud's just you in a stupid, flea-ridden costume. You're weak. You came here. And for what? Your little sidekick?
They make you strong.
I can play you like a chump because you care about a weakling like this. And you think that's strength? So what's gonna happen is this. I'm going to kill Kent. Then we're gonna shoot the hell out of you. Nothing's gonna be left but paste. Then, I'm going to Good Neighbor and kill every last worthless bastard there and burn the whole thing down. No one screws with St. John.
What happens is this. Everyone that points a gun at me dies. Every last one.
Jesus. St. John can't do anything to us if he's dead.
Cowards! Cowards! I want to talk with you! wanna talk with you! I'm gonna say it again. Whoa! I wanna talk with you! I'm gonna say... Oh, now it's... time! I wanna talk with you! Shit! I wanna talk with you! I'm gonna say it again. I wanna talk with you! Are you fucking kidding me? I wanna talk with you! I'm gonna say it again. Hold, assholes! Anyone turn shield, I'm coming to you with a family. I wanna talk with you! I'm gonna say it again.
Friends don't...
I can play you like a So what's gonna happen? Then we're gonna shoot the hell out of you. Then, no one screws with St. John.
Leave Kent out of it.
Looks like it's my lucky day, because I'm getting both of you. talk with you!
That's difficult.
I'm gonna tell you fucking throat out! I wanna talk with you!
Kent,
I've never been so happy to see anyone in my entire life.
I'm glad I got here in time.
You and me both, Shroud. But I... Really, thanks for saving me. But I'm just done.
Nobody's crying but me. Friends all over know I'm trying to forget about how much I care for you. It's all over, but the dream.
Kent.
I just need time to recover, you know?
Going up. That we trying to come true. It's all over, but the cry, and I can't get over crying over you. It's all over, but the crying, and nobody's crying but me. Friends all over know I'm trying to forget about how much I care for you. It's all over, but the dreaming, poor little dreams that keep trying to come true. It's all over.
Girls!
watch out. There's a two-legged animal running about. If it smokes a great big cigar.
Every weapon you see here could be the difference between life and death, baby.
The biggest lies, where's the loudest eyes? It's a man, if it acts just like a cross patch, has a face with whiskers that scratch. If it's stubborn as can be mean and ornery, it's a man. If it walks, if it talks,
Steering's free.
if its habits
Everything else is
peculiar, if it brags and tries to make you think it's wonderful, be on the lookout. Don't let it fool ya. But if it makes the moon up on high, more than just a light in the sky, if it kisses you and you find you like it to grab it.
Oh, jeez. You ain't one of them Diamond City types, are you? Got a problem?
You ever tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a
The
piece
deed
to
is
gain
done.
more.
The
Keep
dreaded
on.
St. John breathes no more.
All by your lonesome, you took down the big bad St. John.
I just need time to recover, you know?
One more day. Take this for the effort.
It's a man, if it acts just like it's the
You
boss.
played your part in serving justice to those most deserving of it.
I'm gonna miss these little conversations. Ah, Ken, my man. Why the long face? You got what you wanted.
I was tortured. Almost died. It's not like the radio plays at all.
Hey, who hasn't been tortured from time to time? The price of throwing down with the man is always a few scars. Pick yourself up. Good neighbor's just a bit safer thanks to the two of you.
What would the Shroud be without his faithful friend, Red Reinhardt?
This means a lot to me. I'm gonna need some time to heal, you know? But then I got a special project in mind, just for you. I'll fire up my radio station if I make any progress.
We didn't get to the top of this town by playing fair.
Travis Lonely
Hey,
Miles.
Hancock.
Coming
What's
to
the
you
word?
with another important news story, folks. Seems fighting in the Commonwealth is once again making headlines. This time, the settlement of Bunker Hill was apparently targeted by the Institute. Seems like they're no longer content hiding in the shadows and are out to prove a point. The Brotherhood of Steel also engaged in the firefight, from what we're told. While unconfirmed at this time, the possibility of escape since may have been the trigger for this shootout. Things are getting rough out there, folks. Might want to think twice before leaving the safety of Diamond City.
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project.
Yeah?
With a whole lot of shaking going on.
Whatever it is, I'm sure.
It will. Come on.
Uh-huh.
Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells. Something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
There's gotta be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Pridwin, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
I heard that Elder Maxson got the scar on his face.
Broken.
This a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Excuse me, but, sir, are you sure this is, well, the proper time to be discussing that? Considering, I mean, given all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
Quite right. For far too long, we've been dependent on others. On our surroundings. That time is over. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Sounds like an important step.
Well, that's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir?
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
No!
Please,
Can't be serious!
Everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
This can't be happening. I only just found you.
I've had the same thoughts more than a few times. But we cannot let this stop us. Our work must continue. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Is supposed to somehow contact
My
the
compliments
Institute.
on getting
Now, I don't think I believe that,
B592
but
back to us so quickly.
if it's true,
Safety first.
and whoever's building
Remember
it
that.
can hear me, put down the wrench, friend. It'll only end badly. Anyone else
Our
out there
advances
knows
will
what
in
that thing
time
does?
change the
You
world.
come see your old friend Travis Lonely Miles. I'll keep you up to date, as always.
I had no idea.
I know this is...
Bob Crosby with Dear
Well,
Heart.
it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
Clayton.
I'm glad you're here. I'd like to conduct an experiment, but I need some assistance with it. I believe we can improve the growth rates of our crops by using mutated cells, such as those found in supermutants. To test this theory, I'll need a tissue sample from a particularly strong supermutant. I expect I'll eventually need several such samples, but let's just start with one.
You need a tissue sample from a strong supermutant. Got it.
That's right. Now remember, only a particularly hardy supermutant will fit the bill for this experiment. I don't need it right away, but if you do come across such a specimen, I'd be grateful if you could bring back a sample.
I feel so welcome each time that I return, that my happy heart keeps laughing like a clown. I love those dear hearts and gentle people who live and love in my hometown. Those dear hearts and gentle people who live in my
No way. You're not going. You'd be...
Well, that's about the most insulting thing I've heard. Okay, you're on your own then. Good luck. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around. We don't want them getting the agitator before... Head on up to the rear.
Dr. Ingram, the Institute wants me to get something called a beryllium agitator from the ruins of mass
Proctor
fusion.
Quinlan research a way to start Liberty Prime's reactor. And then this falls into her lap. I wonder if the Institute needs it, or they're just trying to keep it away from us. Either way, we should both head over to mass fusion to get our hands on the beryllium agitator first. That's if you don't mind a little company, of course.
More fighters. Good for us.
It would be helpful if you tagged along.
I knew you'd see it my way. Grab whatever gear you need and meet me on the flight deck. But don't take too long. This could be our best chance at securing a power source for Liberty Prime.
compensated at the next available opportunity. That is all.
Yes, there's a wealth of technology just waiting to be discovered.
Crawl out through the fallout, baby, when they drop that bomb. Crawl out
I
through
prefer
the
laser
fallout
weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot. Leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
When your white count's getting higher, hurry, don't delay. I'll hold you close and kiss those radiation burns away. Crawl out through the fallout, baby, to my loving arms. Through the rain of strontium 90. Think about your hero when you're at ground zero, and crawl out through the fallout back to me. Crawl out through the fallout, baby, you know what I mean. Crawl out through the fallout, 'cause they said this bomb
Don't
was
let
clean.
Ingrid catch you standing around.
If
Be on
you
report
cannot
before you
find the way, just listen for my song.
Doesn't it feel good
I'll
to be a
love
part of
you
something as
all your
important as
life,
your brotherhood?
although that may not be too long. Crawl out through the
Put two in the head and they'll
fallout,
stay
baby,
dead.
to
Advice
my
to live by.
loving arms, while those ICBMs keep us free. When you hear me call out, baby, kick the wall out and crawl out through the fallout back to
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first.
Nice.
the world. Why don't you crawl out through the fallout back to me?
Just wanted to pick them up.
Computers, just smash! Fallout back to me. Why don't you crawl out through the fallout back to me?
Night.
Like an earthquake starting to roll, I felt my world shake. Out of control like a world war starting to brew. Baby, it's just you. Like a cyclone, wild and extreme. I got my mind blown, stuck in a dream. Waking up without a clue. 'Cause baby, it's just you. You leave me breathless, weak in the knees. I'm feeling restless, heart may bleed. To fall out flowing through. But baby, it's just you. Help me, rescue my heart. Save me from falling apart. Take me, baby, I'm sure. You got the power, you got the cure. Like a train wreck, jumping a track or a car deck, missing a jack. What's the Queen of Hearts to do? 'Cause baby, it's just you.
Those farmers give you any trouble? Oh, God. Roll that on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
If it looks dead, put one more in its head for good measure. I take the chance.
You got the power, you got the cure. Like a mushroom, cloud in the sky, I felt my world start waving goodbye, radiating through and through. Baby, it's just you, radiating through and through. Oh baby, It's just a baby, it's just baby, it's just you.
Hope you enjoyed that last number. Now, folks, I'm sure you've all seen or heard about the latest issue of Public Occurrences.
If
Some
you're
bold
here to
claims
talk
by
me
our
into working
intrepid
on Liberty
reporter.
Prime, you can forget
Since
it.
possibly living among us, undetected. Very serious implications. Wouldn't you agree?
What changed your mind?
Nothing changed my mind. I promised you I'd return to the Brotherhood, and I've kept my end of the bargain.
Do I need to remind you why you made that promise in the first place?
No, that won't be necessary. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
Me, listeners, I'm gonna keep my eyes open just to be on the safe side. Well, never a dull moment here at Diamond City Radio.
We have to spread the
Here's
word.
one from the Ink Spots, courtesy of me, Travis Lonely Miles.
Ждем в гости всех, кому нравится танцевальная музыка прогрессив.
Hope you're ready to purge another target. Carry out those abominations.